I hope you're doing good wherever you are, and welcome back to Sophia Live. Is COTU Secretary General Francis Atwoli indirectly advising Ruto to do away with presidential term limits? Because going by his latest statement, it is so clear that Atwoli would want President William Ruto to do away with term limits. Let's watch this.
Hata unapimiwa utatoka siku gani? Na miaka 10 ni kidogo sana. Mimi nikichukua president saa hii natoa hiyo katiba. Nitampende msipende nitatoa. Hiyo 5 years haita ni kama 2 days. Msingi ile umeanza with several cities. So I want to be around for 20-30 years.
This is a man who has served COTU for 25 years with nothing to show. You see, people like Francis Atwoli have nothing much to offer this country. These are people who are beneficiaries of corrupt regime. Francis Atwoli is one of them. And you know, people like Francis Atwoli will want Kenya to continue to have these corrupt individuals at the helm. To have these people with no characters, people who disregard constitutions and the rule of law. Atwoli would want to see Kenya being run by such characters, because he knows that if we get a very sober, decent president, he fears that it will be questioned the source of his wealth. He knows that. He knows what he has done all these years. He knows what he has done to acquire all the wealth that he has. And he is so afraid that in case Kenya gets another president who doesn't joke with matters of corruption, he knows that some of what he has will be taken back, because he is one of the beneficiaries of corrupt regime. Francis Atwoli has been there since Moi era, and he's still there. So you see, this is a man who feels like, because I'm a beneficiary of corrupt regimes and all these, and then here Ruto is here, he's also a beneficiary of Ruto and all that. So it feels like now, since I'm comfortable, then this should continue. This should continue. They are trying so much. The likes of Atwoli are trying so much to irritate us. But Kenyans, let's not fall for these empty rhetorics of them. Let's not fall for it. Let's stand firm. Let's understand that we have 18 months of doing good for this nation. We have 18 months to change Kenya for good. We have 18 months to do away with corruption. We have 18 months of getting in people who respect the constitution and the rule of law. People who are ready to work for us. People who are ready to take this country to the next level. Clearly, Ruto cannot do that. If by now you cannot see that Ruto cannot take this country anywhere, then you are the problem. You and Atwoli are the same. It is 3 years. Ruto is everywhere campaigning. He is everywhere campaigning. A president, a man with the power is looking for power. This is insane. Doesn't make sense, does it? It doesn't make sense. So Kenyans, let's not allow these people to get out of rail. Let us remain focused. We know what we want. We know that they've been using excuses here and there that we don't vote and all that, but the IBC has already said that they're introducing electronic registration, and this move is to target the young people of this country. Let's take advantage of that. Let's show these people, come 2027, let's show these people that it is possible, that we are so done with you. We are so done with you sinking this nation, and it is time for you to go. Ruto is going to be a one-term president if you want it to happen. It is all in your hands. Forget about all these narratives of stealing election and election. Yes, it is possible to steal election, but it make it very difficult for these people to do so. It is possible. It is possible for us to do so. The only way the only magic we have is numbers. This is the magic in our hands. The numbers are there. The numbers are favoring us. Let's take advantage of that. In the last 2022 election, 8 million Kenyans didn't vote. 8 million registered voters didn't turn up to vote. I believe that these numbers didn't believe either in Ruto and Raila Odinga. And now we have Ruto still there. I believe that if these people, the 8 million that didn't turn up during the 2022 election, I believe they still have the same belief that Ruto is a nobody and Ruto cannot do better for this nation. So the likes of Francis Atwoli are so afraid because he knows they have been using dirty tricks to generate wealth. He knows that he has been collaborating with corrupt regime to get what he wants. And he doesn't want another regime to come in, another regime that will be questioning, how did you acquire the billionaire or millionaire status? The likes of Atwoli doesn't want this to happen because he knows that if Kenya goes that way, he's going to be one of the victims. And this is something that it doesn't want. So I know that we have so many Atwoli'S. We have so many Atwoli'S around. And these people trying to throw these words around here and there to try and threaten us and try to make us look like it is not possible and all that. But let's main focus. It is possible. I believe that it is possible. In 2022, young people, you people massively voted for Ruto because you didn't believe in Raila Odinga's agenda or vision. That is okay. That is a democratic right. But now we are with this man, and he has shown us that doesn't care. Tell me a president in power looking for power. He has failed to utilize the power he has right now, but he wants more power. And I'm telling you this, I'm predicting this. In case we allow these people to come in again, this thing that Atwoli are saying, it is going to happen. It is going to happen. And this is something that we must not allow to happen. We must not allow to happen because these people are stealing everything. And I really feel sorry for the incoming president because these people have stolen from every sector in this country. And the president who is coming in will have a lot of cleanings to do. He or she will have a lot to do. Because what these people are doing, it is absurd. It is insane. So let's remain focused. Let's keep preaching the gospel of good leadership, the gospel of good governance, because that is what we really want. You know, they're introducing tribal politics here and there, but this is not a way we should do things. As the young people of this country, this is not the way to do things. Let's not follow their narratives. I know that I know they're using money and they're planning to spend a lot of money. But let's understand that 20,000, 50,000 won't get you anywhere. The mistakes that our parents did, let's not make that mistake. If we really want to get out of the mess we are right now, it is really possible. It is really possible to abandon how our parents used to view politics. Our parents never questioned. They never questioned. They had this thing of you don't question a leader. You don't do what? And that's why even at this point, religion is taking advantage of that. People are being exploited in this region, courtesy of these people who are meant to believe that you are not supposed to question things. You are not supposed to question a leader, any leader, be it political or religious leader. But we as this generation, we are questioning everything. That's why we are reading a lot. We are reading a lot to try and unlearn. Because we have to unlearn these things. Some things doesn't make sense. Some of these things you grew up doing, now it doesn't make sense. To some extent, you feel like it doesn't. So Kenyans, I know that these people are tense. I know that these people are afraid. They are stealing public money, but they are afraid that in case a very sober president comes in, they will have to return that money. And this is something the likes of Kina Francis Atwoli don't want to happen. But we are telling Atwoli it is going to happen. We are not going to allow that. We have people who got a few years in leadership position. The likes of the late Mishuki. Mishuki was transport CS, and look what he did. Another example is Fred Matiang'i, education. Look what he did. So Francis Atwoli, with all this narrative that you need 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, it is not here or there. I know next week you will appear on JKL, try to spit that nonsense, because it looks like the legacy media are giving these people to try to spit all these nonsense here, to try to make us look like we don't know what we are doing, warning us, threatening us, and to zia woga. But we should say no to that. We should say no to that. So for Francis Atwoli, chill. Relax. If your wealth, if you got it in a very right way, in the right way, you enjoy it. But if you really got it in a very sinister way, just know that it is about to go down, because I believe that Kenyans are tired of these incompetent leaders, and 2027 is a do or die as far as politics and good governance is concerned. So guys, allow me to end this video here for today. Have a beautiful Friday. My name is Sophia, and this is Sophia Live.